All right, we'll call the meeting to order. First thing, fire department updates on engine 4. All done?
No, engine 5 is done.
Engine 5.
Yeah, we sent 5 up first, and we wanted to see if it was going to work for what we were looking for. If you guys don't know, we've been very busy with the beginning of the year, 28, 29 calls.
Wow.
So we've had the chance to test and improve the system, and it seems to work very well. Not only have we increased our lighting, but we've also gained a whole cabinet space underneath the generator.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess our next step is, like we discussed, we wanted to do one truck, make sure there's no modifications we want to do to the next engine. And as it stands right now, we're going to do the same update to 4, pending the approval. You guys got the bill. I don't have it in front of me, but it was right around the 10K mark, which seems expensive. That's why I brought the truck tonight, so you guys can physically look and see what was done if you want. And while the truck is up there, we have a issue with the pump panel controller. So we figured while it was there, we might as well have them diagnose it. We don't know exactly what the problem is. Once in a while, it's a broken wire. It's been the controller once before. So we'll have them investigate why it's there. And then we can come back with diagnosis and everything. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are good with going forward, we can get a hold of them and get the parts started to work. If he wants to have the parts all out and we'll send the truck.
Yeah.
You know, it's only up there for a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's your budget stand? You talked to Deb about that?
So the budget, it was going to be pulled out of the reserve, is what the plan was originally. So if, don't quote me on numbers, but I think they're like 72,000 in the reserve. So if you take the 10,000 out plus the other 10,000, should bring us right down to 50K, which if there's any major repairs, you remember, Bruce, was it around 30,000 to replace the 1.5?
Yeah, I don't think it was quite that much, but there's a lot of times you find it's just in color and stuff like that.
Correct.
Large majority of times.
Yeah.
But you're still in thousands of dollars.
Yes. So any major repair, we want to kind of have that buffer, so we don't have to come back to the townspeople and be like, you know, we need some money to fix it.
Yeah.
So we kind of base it off, you know, replacing of a pump. So I think as far as the reserve, there should be plenty of money in there, Bob, to answer your question.
When is Deb back tomorrow?
She's not working today. She was here for the Republican caucus for a moment, but she should be back in tomorrow.
She's gonna give me the readout, but as long as the money's there, that's fine.
You guys are comfortable having that reserve?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
that would most likely be your most expensive repair. If you lose it. I mean, chassis, if you break something on the chassis, you're looking at other repairs, but that's a whole different animal altogether. But yeah, I mean, in my case, 50,000 would be enough in the reserve. In case
Good.
something major happens.
Okay. New municipal fire department proposal. Yeah, I talked to Jake today, and he said he was going to be here tonight, make it next week. How do you want to do it? Meet with him first, and just go over it? Yeah. I think we should be having lots of public meetings.
Well, we first just come in and talk to us about it, and, we can maybe talk about how we're gonna move forward.
Mm-hmm.
So, get him on board here first, so.
Do we have the money secured for it yet?
No. That's one thing we'll be talking about is.
How much?
Yeah.
A lot of it is too, you gotta be ready when the money's ready, so you gotta get a plan in place,
And I know they've been working on it for years, because I know.
Yeah,
they've done it.
new fire chief, new fire station,
Yeah.
that's how it goes, yeah. So maybe you'll get it done, yeah.
Birmingham, Alabama. Getting all that crap.
Your Google website's not up to date.
Yeah. Kiss my ear. Yeah, but we need to proceed with caution as far as letting people know that it's gonna be quite a hefty, and if we can get grants, funding, to do so, you know. Do you think we ought to have an independent committee?
If it ever get advanced, I guess, there's a lot to it, so. Some interested parties that can do the legwork for sure.
I don't think I'm finding out it's not really biased or one way or the other, you know? It's just price tag and they're gonna.
You guys have a book that was given to you when I was in, that tells you what you need in the fire station?
Is that the study that Neil did?
Well, you could go through the study with Neil, the same thing.
I got that.
Because he listed the things in there, and then, you know, he told what each one was. Neil's study would do the same thing, but there also was
Yeah, that's
like a blue book, if I remember right, or a whitish blue.
Yeah,
So,
no, I don't have that one.
Yeah, I think it's.
And I would advise sometime, while you're thinking about it, probably all three of you should have a look at it.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be what you exactly think's gonna happen.
Complex business.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I hate to say this, but sometimes it pays to just get somebody who's done this before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, one or both of them have been through the process with towns of going through requirements, definition, and, then going through design and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think, maybe, Great Falls would be, they've done fire stations before, they've done.
Well, they design it, but then there's, the first step is, what is it that you want?
Right.
What is it you want, and help you to define it. And,
But it's not just what you want, it's what the
Required.
state mandates, what the national forest, you know.
Right.
well, that's what you want, right? You want what's required.
That's why the study's done through Neil, you know, more like a third party, because I sure didn't know what had to be done.
Yeah.
When I was, you know, and he went through it, and I think it's very important to look that up and go through it. And it's a couple thick books, but it's gonna open your eyes. Process and means. You're just not gonna steal money for a building. If you wanna get money from the federal government.
Right, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we get the fire chief here, talk to him, and, maybe have a few discussions about our first step.
Right, yeah.
But, you know, I would think within 2 years' time, we should be ready to go somewhere if we're really serious about doing this.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
decision-making process takes time at the town level, you gotta go through many town meetings and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can actually get the design done, review, design again, review.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be quite a process, because there's no, we're not getting money for hoses or anything like that. This is a big project and it's something we've never explored before, never gone through. So it is.
All right, good.
All right.
I'll come with some suggestions next week.
Okay. Gentlemen with some proposal legal represent for the town of Albany.
Yeah, I got Amy's name off of, the Sebago Selectmen. Said she was really good, willing to fight for Sebago, what they wanted. So I reached out to her, she sent me this, it's pretty generic, substantially more than what Dan David. But I found that, you know, just what I know is construction. I mean, you get somebody that's worth $20 an hour, and you get somebody that's worth 80, and that's a true story, you know what I mean?
Right.
So.
I've always believed you get what you paid for.
Yeah. Yes, I would suggest, I don't know what you guys just thought on reading it, but, she's willing to come in and sit down and talk to us, you know? So, I'm sure that will come with a charge. Maybe not, you know, she seems eager to work with us, so, what she does Sebago too. So if you want, I could set up something with her, or,
Hey, could you check, see what Sebago's legal bill is in a year?
probably a lot, yeah. Well, they have more issues than we do, so far, so far. But,
Took over one of ours.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I'm good with that.
yeah, just, you know, maybe a fresh voice, or maybe she can help us with insight on all the challenges we're facing.
Yeah. I don't know if we have to come up with some kind of retainer,
Yeah, no, I think from reading through this, I guess if it came to a point where it was a major suit or something like that, they might require something, but
yeah.
it seems to me that.
So if they're kind of like, so they can be on call if we needed.
Yeah, have a bag type
Yeah.
of deal, yeah. I mean, it seems by her wording that,
It seems
kind of
like
a pay as you
upfront
go.
cost.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Get on board with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a couple of issues that I think we want David to finish out,
Oh, yeah.
and then,
Yeah.
I think it's time to move forward.
Yeah, he told us he wants to retire, but those two big issues we have is kind of keeping him here, so. But anything new that comes up, we can get someone new. Speaking of one legal issue, I saw that posted on Facebook.
Did
about-
you?
Yeah, his friend or something said that the rumors were wrong, they're gonna plan on.
But if you read down lower, it was like, there was one guy that said he ran security through there, and they weren't gonna have any more because of issues he cannot discuss online or something like that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna believe that they will have more, but it is what it is.
Well, they do, you're
Yeah.
gonna be in trouble.
But I didn't know if you guys
Somebody
had
be in
seen it.
jail.
Yeah.
Isn't there a time limit on that? That he's only,
For a year? It would be in August?
Something like that.
and then do we have to come up with an ordinance to address this, or what would, because I know you guys at one point were saying he's only restrained until
So today,
such and such a date.
David is working on, extending that, or putting in something different, or even forcing him to take up the pad. And David even mentioned that, so.
But you weren't asking anything of the planning board in terms of coming up with an ordinance?
No,
Good.
No.
we don't, so.
Yeah.
We don't have to do.
We've already got our mass gathering ordinance, so we can attack them with.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just don't wanna have people pointing their fingers at me,
Oh, no.
you know, if something goes wrong there.
Yeah.
So,
If you point your fingers at you, they're leaving everybody else alone, Joe.
I wanna point their fingers at you guys.
I got a complaint about the flag, his flag down there the other day. And I says,
The shredded flag.
the shredded flag, I says, we can't tell them to take it down because of the First Amendment, and I says, and as far as, like, send them a letter or something, I don't think we should be doing that either, because you'd look at that as we're harassing.
Antagonization, yeah.
Right, yeah.
You would think too, because what I know of him, he's very patriotic.
Yeah, you would
So
think so.
you would think he'd want a fresh flag, so.
Right, yeah, I know. And I am gonna,
They weren't American flags, one of them.
Well, the ones on the other side of the road, we kinda just watch them shred too. We're talking the American flag in the front of his driveway.
yeah. Now, they're needing to take those flags down in Spalding Village.
Oh, yeah, they gotta do that.
Yeah, I'm disgusted with that.
You dad ready to put flags out yet?
You just got that tapping. The other day, it was been too cold for him. Town website.
Well, he's been working hard on it.
Yeah.
Almost ready to go, I think.
Yeah, so I think the things that have been kind of, we've been sitting on a little bit, I think we just need to move forward and get those tweaked out
Yeah.
after we go live with it. It's nothing that's going to really be a barrier to having the website up and running. And, you know, the other administrators can have training at a later date.
Can I ask, do we have to have our property records online? Because I think they're pushing development in Boulder. By the volume of mail that comes into me, phone calls coming into me,
Buying your land?
wanting to buy my land, name my price.
Yeah.
Of course, it always is, you know, they want to pay less than $1,000 an acre for
Yeah,
land.
oh, yeah.
Because I probed back, I said, why not find out what's going on here? But I just would suggest that having land records online is driving sales of land.
Yeah, I just don't know what you can do about it, I mean.
Well, if you don't put the sales, the land records online,
You could all hear other towns.
then the people calling me up from Arizona don't
Wouldn't it be
know
on
what
a
we've
main,
got.
would it be on a main database?
It's,
Even though it's not on ours, I mean, you can look what everybody has for a deed, and every deed they ever did, and,
It's different than,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I think that's different than looking at the town.
Yeah. I don't know that divide between public information and not, but,
I don't know, I'm just saying, I just know that I'm getting, right now, it's like 1 or 2 a week.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Well, some are calls
Yeah.
and then there are more than that in mail.
I get emails, I get texts, and they keep texting me just, you know,
Yes.
following back up, are you
Yeah.
interested in selling this piece, and blah,
Right.
blah, blah, and,
Exactly.
I ignore them.
I do too,
I
but,
do,
you know,
yeah.
I'm sure others are getting the same sort of thing all over the place. And not just our town.
No, this, yes.
So how do you strike that?
Yeah, no, it's from
Yeah.
other
And
towns.
then I know some towns, because when we have people that come to us that have land, that are looking at renting in our properties, we have to do, you know, find out what the value of the land is. And when we go to the town website, a lot of them, have it so that you have to put, like your real estate number in or something like that before you can actually get into the thing to what your bill is.
If you're an agent?
It's, well, just so that, like, they put their real estate number in, and then you put your name in, and then it turns around and it will bring up what the bill is. But there's only a few of them that are like that, whereas a lot of the other ones have the actual bill right online. And I'm getting the same thing, I get letters all the time, you know, with wanting to buy my local firm.
Really?
I think the majority of the municipal websites have all of the tax information at the fingertips, right there.
Yep.
They got the maps, they got the, a link to vision data, which gives you a limited amount of data, but tells you
That's pretty standard these days.
what the evaluation is based on. It's important for taxpayers to be able to think that they're being treated fairly, I think, is to be able to go in and compare what other people are paying. As Dale has found out, it's not always quite the same.
Yeah.
I was just cruising around some of them, I was reading, North Yarmouth's, website, and when they go into assessing, there's an interesting description in there about how that process works and how they evaluate and computer aided mass assessing and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at it, it's in it.
It's in Yarmouth?
North Yarmouth.
North Yarmouth?
That's Cumberland County, right?
Yep.
Yarmouth is handled by Cumberland County Regional Assessment, that's one of their towns,
Yeah.
but not North Yarmouth, I don't think.
Yeah.
North Yarmouth does Cumberland County assessing.
They do?
Yep. And they use the vision, data system. So, they've got a pretty good website, actually, a lot of information there.
By the way, I have a Saudi neighbor. I have a Saudi Arabian neighbor.
Oh my God.
That would not happen if we didn't have our
Intro out there.
information online. Just as an example.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you're saying, gee, these other towns do it, but do they have to do it by law? That's my question. Just because they do it, you know, like my mother said to me, if everybody else jumped off the cliff, would you do it too? You know.
Right, right.
Yeah, I don't know if you think there's like specifically trolling the individual town websites that's coming right off the main database somewhere, because
I don't know.
Well, the registry of deeds is all public
everything is
access.
so in your face and, I mean, just
All
like
public
the
information.
onslaught credit card off that you get every month. I got one today, I got two capital ones, and now they wanted me to have another one, it's named something else, but, you know, it's just every week,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. My whole life is, based on being advertised to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they feel,
That's
they
it.
sell your
Yeah.
information.
Take away that money, then society would fold.
Right.
Really,
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just check your spam filter on the email.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, tons,
Yeah.
yeah.
It comes in faster than I can hear it clicking.
So Robin, are you doing this website? Are you? Do you have that little thing on you see that little thing right there?
No, I'm sorry.
It's like a little pop-up.
I don't have my glasses on, even
It's
with
like
them,
a
I
little
don't think.
pop-up. I was just wondering if that was gonna be on the website.
Excuse me?
It's like a little pop-up saying, hey, you wanna chat to somebody? Cause I see it on all the websites now.
Oh, there's text.my.gov,
Yeah, something like that.
or text.gov or something like that. I know that some towns are doing that, so that basically you can get on, it's almost like an emergency alert type of thing, that people subscribe to it, so.
Yeah. I just found it to be kind of an annoying pop-up
Yeah.
for your homepage.
We're not buying into that just yet, maybe someday, I don't know, but, it requires the town having, you know, another, well, it's not necessarily another person, but it's just another, part of the whole process.
It'd
you
have to be a
know.
whole new database of information,
Well,
almost like an AI thing.
yeah, and, but if there was like, you know, power outages or things going on, people subscribe to the list with their number, so automatic notifications go out and they can, you know, email you or text you. I don't want to, you know, give misinformation because I'm sure there's a lot that I have no idea about, but that's kind of the gist of it. I know Cornish does it because they sent me something in the mail that I could sign up for that, and, I think Parsonsfield on their brand new website, they have it, it's called, I think it's text.gov or something like that. Yeah.
North Yarmouth has it.
Yeah, that's why, I just looked at it, stop doing this thing.
It's like Facebook, you know, I'm sure a lot of town offices use it to interact with people, but I use it to put information out and prefer not to engage in a lot of the conversation because it's not typically positive conversation on Facebook. You know, so.
I'm getting a few arguments.
We just kind of move on, you know, people are entitled to their
Not because of
opinion,
the past.
but, it's basically, I use it as just a way of getting information out, kind of like the website, and I'm sure a lot of people would think that that, you know, it's not right, that.
It's just my level,
Mhm.
somebody else's.
Many others.
Security camera system, you've been working on that too.
Yeah, so we've been challenged in the camera department here a little bit, so, the folks that we've had have not been, terribly responsive, and, so we've looked at the company that we have for the alarm system, they're gonna give us a quote, see if they can, maybe combine the two and give us a better deal, I don't know, and then we're, the town garage has a different company that we're contracted with, so, we're gonna get a quote from them as well. And then we'll have to see what they can do in terms of like recording meetings, and we might even have to do something entirely different there, like I mentioned, I know that, you know, Lake Region does all of their municipalities in terms of all their recording. I don't know what type of, agreement that they have, but, we've had TV2, and I don't think that's a service that they offer, but it's worth having a conversation with them at any rate and see.
If we bought the equipment and they could edit it and.
Yeah, they do town meetings,
Yeah,
and typically
yeah.
they put it on like channel 2, but,
Yeah.
you know, the others, I think, have, their own local, like, school channel or local town channel, but I think they also put it on, have a YouTube channel like we do.
Yeah.
So they're actively gonna work on a quote for us and,
Yeah, both places are going to. We'll always start the conversation anyway and see, you know, what, logical in the next step, because I'm sure that the sky's the limit, but.
Oh, yeah.
My Excel spreadsheet burning up here.
Yeah. All right, remind us, we got a planning board meeting Thursday night, 7:00. Town office is still closed on Mondays. Joe, you got anything?
Nope, thank you.
Kathy?
In your lunch
That's next week.
next week?
Yeah.
Okay. And, coming up is the Baldwin Community auxiliary rooms open and potluck, community potluck.
It'll be on the 28th.
Just wanna get the numbers out there, get people aware, we gotta have as many as we can.
Yeah.
Good fundraiser for the community of Baldwin.
Yeah.
Are you RSVPing tonight for the senior lunch, Kathy? Cause I'm taking the calls now.
Oh, sure, yes.
And Connie's retired.
Yeah. And the Grateful Undead is taking the position, correct?
Mark.
Mark, just Mark.
Yep, as far as I know, we're gonna still have the same crew that
Okay.
worked with Connie.
Okay.
But
So
Connie's
Mark's gonna step
stepping
up.
down, yeah.
Excellent, great.
Yeah.
Yes, two.
Okay.
Mary?
No, thank you for asking.
Chad?
No,
Bruce?
all good.
There you go.
Lovely.
Mr. Pomelo, right?
How are you?
I don't recognize you. What you got for us tonight?
Me?
Yeah.
Jim's here, she'll tell you which way.
Okay, sure.
Hi, my name is Kim Homo. I am running for Senate District 22. I actually didn't come up here so that we were at the Republican caucus. But we just thought we'd step in and say hi.
Oh.
I just want to introduce myself.
Okay. All right. All right.
Is you running against Mark, or taking
Mark,
Walker?
no, Mark is a house, he's a
Oh,
house.
house, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I serve in House 85 right now. I serve Standish.
Okay,
But Jim Libby's running for governor, so I'm running for that Senate seat, which is Acton, Baldwin, Cornish, Porter, Review.
okay.
Yes, lady. 13 towns, 3 counties, 13 towns.
Yeah. So you're officially a nominee and.
Yes, she's on the ballot.
Yeah,
I am, my signatures are in. Yeah,
good.
thank you.
Stevie? Yeah. Ken?
I got a difficult one. What's going on with the light on the end of the building?
That's still flickering? I'll fix that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
No?
When's the last time you saw it?
Still
Oh,
flickering?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Last night?
But
I haven't seen it flickering.
That last night it was flickering.
The tape must have come off.
Acting up again.
Thank you, Bob.
There's a little sensor
Step
in
the trigger,
there.
that's easy.
I think when they resighted it screwed up the calibration or something. So, I think the white siding is reflecting light back onto the.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, from the car going by or something, right?
Well, no, I think it's just the light itself is feeding back to the device.
On, off.
Yeah. So what I did is I put a piece of tape over it and just left a little tiny sliver open enough so that when daylight comes on, it'll sense it, but,
There, I fixed it.
it was just a
Little
piece
duct
of,
tape.
it was a piece of electrical tape.
Electrical tape.
Nothing else.
Robin, anything else?
Working on the MMA risk management stuff, the annual update. So, he worked on the fire department stuff, Chris working on the town
Yeah.
garage, and I'm doing the other stuff, and then the health officer update.
Oh, yeah.
Annual is March also,
Yeah.
so those are things that we're working on. And then we've got your safety training too, that we're finishing up on, so.
Save them sheets for me if you.
Yeah, I did half of them February 6th, now I just need to finish.
Well, Ken Bob got theirs done real quick, so.
I was gonna say, if I'm the only one.
Yeah, Bob got it done.
Came through.
Sure good to see the next generation up there,
Yeah,
sitting behind the table.
Yeah.
Brings back a lot of memories.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I grew up with your parents, with your dads.
Yeah, yeah, he was around, my father was selectman, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Keep it local.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got anything, Bob?
No.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm all set.
Looking good, Josh.
Second.
All in favor?